I was censored today. Hello, it's Peter Merrick, and I'm in downtown La Jolla. Put up a video this morning that I spent some time working on, and it was taken down. It was taken down because it had a portion from someone who the powers that be do not like. They said because I had posted it, I had broken community standards, and because it was my first offense, that it was just a warning and I would be not punished this time. What was the message? What was the message I was given? We now have to control what we say. You know what's scary about that when people are telling us what we can say? What they're really telling us is we're going to control what you think. Think about how scary that is. The First Amendment says that you have the ability to have free speech, that nobody is going to control you, and the state cannot promote religion. Really, what that means is you have freedom of thought. What happens when that's taken away? I am frightened about what is happening to our society. I never did anything wrong. I just stated something which I believe is important. I made mention to the Georgia Guidestones, which the first tenet is that they want to reduce human population down to 500 million people. I also made reference to documents that you can find on the websites of the World Economic Forum, the United Nations, the World Health Organization, the CDC, the FDA. You can just go and you can go and find exactly what I presented. And I said, do your own research. Well, guess what? It's a dangerous thought to share that someone should go and search out their own information, to go and make a judgment about whether or not they want to participate in what is happening now. Now, there was a very important concept that I shared. It was a concept that I learned when I went through my reading stage, where I read over 5,000 books. When you read so many books, you start reading everything. So I was in a very odd place in the bookstore, and I found a book that was called The Satanic Bible. I believe it's important to actually read the enemy's game plan. And this book was written in 1969 by Salazar Anton LaVey. He was the head of a satanic church. Now let me share with you the concept that always stuck in my mind. He pointed out that he did not believe in being sadistic. And he uses an example, and I want you to pay attention to this concept. He said, if someone doesn't want something, it's wrong of you to force it upon them. So he uses an example. He says, what happens if your spouse doesn't want to be beat up and you beat her up? According to LaVey, that is wrong. He also pointed out that what happens if your spouse wants to be beat up, but you do not want to beat them up? Then you are being a sadist because you are not giving them what they want. Well, you know what I learned from that book? I've learned that much of what's happening to us right now, they tell us about it. And if we do nothing, these psychopaths and these sociopaths consider that we've given our consent. I don't give my consent. They tell us before they do. And this is something that you have to be aware of. You have to become conscious. You have to say no, not to participate. And I, right now, with many millions of people around this planet, support the farmers in the Netherlands. Why don't I see flags for the Netherlands? What they are doing right now is they are fighting for us, the free people of the world, the people who are waking up. I invite anyone who listens to this video to share it, to have discussions with people what's happening, and to connect with me. Because in the end, all we have is each other and the ability to think and speak and also say yes to what we want and no to the things that take away from our lives. I do not submit. I will not be silenced. And I can be taken down anytime. And that's okay, because I know when I meet my maker, I want to be able to say that I did not give in. I did not sell myself out for a trinket. Think about all the people who've sold their souls for trinkets, because in the end, it does not matter. Thank you for listening, and please like, share, make a comment, and please connect with me.